Namaskar. I'm often asked what my ideology is and what I think about people, about society, about life. So let me say this clearly first. I'm not here to please anyone in order to exist. I don't owe my weight of living to people approval, to social taste or collective comfort. Society matters, but not in the way we usually think it does. Society is not sacred. Society is not a natural law. Society is a man made structure, and since it is made by humans, it can be modified by humans, and that is not a rebellion. That's a basic responsibility, and I don't believe in living against society just for the sake of it. But I also don't believe in obeying something blindly just because this is how things are. If something is created by us, it is answerable to us. And I don't call myself an idealist because I don't expect perfection from people. What I expect is humanity, and those are not the same thing. I don't need everyone to be good, pure, or enlightened. I just don't understand why cruelty has become normal, why violence has become entertainment, and why indifference is mistaken for strength. When I see someone in pain, I don't experience it as their pain. I experience it as a pain, and full stop. Because if a human being is hurting and I am unaffected by it, then it means that something in me has already died, and hurting others doesn't make us strong. It just trains us to tolerate our own emptiness. And I don't enjoy movies or narratives that glorify brutality. I don't. Not because I'm fragile, but because I don't want to be desensitized. And desensitization is not growth, it's numbness wearing a costume of maturity. And if we need to kill our empathy to survive a culture, then maybe that culture is what it needs upgrading. And people often talk about happiness as something personal, like when we see my success, my peace, my freedom. But to me, happiness is collective. It is a collective coherence. And if I'm comfortable while everyone around me is breaking, that is not happiness. That is insulation. And I don't believe that anyone can be truly happy in a world where suffering is ignored, or normalized, or justified, not because it is morally wrong, but because it is psychologically unsustainable. And you can't build inner peace on external collapse. Now, about freedom, I don't believe that free will is the way. Free will, it is like what it is usually sold us. I don't think so, and I don't think that we choose everything. I think life, karma, circumstances, and conditioning play a huge role. But there is one place where freedom still exists. That is in our thoughts, in awareness, in interpretation. And you may not choose the world you are born into, but you choose what kind of human you are within it. And you choose whether you become cruel or conscious. You choose whether you numb yourself or stay awake. You choose whether you contribute to decay or to clarity. And that inner freedom is small, but it's real and it matters. So, no, I'm not trying to save the world. I'm not here to preach morality. I'm simply saying this: let's stop confusing cleverness with wisdom. Let's stop calling violence realism. Let's stop calling apathy freedom. We don't need perfect humans. We just need humans who haven't forgotten that they are human. And if that sounds idealistic, then maybe we have lowered the bar too far. Thank you all.